guys, how's it going? It's about time you got here. Come inside, let me show you. It's actually really good timing because I pretty much just wrapped everything up. It's looking a lot better now, a little more presentable, not as rough as it was these past couple of weeks. But yeah, this is it. So this is the greenhouse. It's a plastic shell, and then I cut all these boards, and it's 22 feet in diameter, and it's probably about 14 feet in the top center. And right now, just to keep the heat in the main area where all the tropical fruit trees are, I put up this plastic sheeting. That way you're only heating up about 60% of the dome instead of the full 100. And then out here, yeah, I'm really glad you stopped by. Out here I've got some pear trees and cherry trees that are just kind of wintering over. I bought them late in the season for about half off, and I didn't want to plant them right away, so I thought I'd let them get established a little more here, and then in the spring plant them. And also they might bud out a little more, so they might bud out earlier. We can maybe bring the bees inside and they can do their thing. We'll see. I got some pawpaw trees right here, just wintering over, same situation. We used to come through this window here, but finally we built the door and now we're using the door. It's great. A little strip of soil here to grow all my greens, like the winter greens, and start a lot of seedlings. Eventually I'm going to set up a table right here where I can do seedlings and some other work with transplanting. We got the window for ventilation. So I hang up some tools here for now. That's all going to change. But alright, let's head inside. So since I want to keep the heat inside, I got this board on the bottom, and that just kind of traps it down below. And then we'll walk in. Here we go. So this is the main interior, and of course it's going to expand a little more. Once the trees get bigger, it's going to overhang. This is main compost pile number 1, right here. I'm always mixing in stuff like right about here, but over there I let it sit. I got some persimmon trees right there, overwintering. Right here I've got a guava tree. It was doing okay, but when it got really cold and really dark, the leaves started dying off. It's still very much alive, but it's kind of putting all of its energy more in the core and in the roots, because I did a little scrape and it's still green, very healthy. Some more guavas here. We've got a nice mango right here, still doing pretty well considering it was 30 below outside. We've got these kiwis, which eventually I'll move. Some passion fruits in the back, which I'm hoping are going to climb up and then just hang down. Same with the kiwis. What else? I'll talk more about those plants later. Right here is like the main center. This is the hot tub, which is buried down about 2 feet below this. Eventually I'm going to do a nice brick wall and then mulch everything in. And it's wood heated. We use wood scraps and twigs and branches. And the heat comes up here and then right out the dome. And then we put a fan on it and it blows the heat around. And then also the water will give off heat too. I heat it up. There is some steam. It's good. It conserves heat really well. So we'll just collect rainwater, and then it'll go in here. We'll heat it up. It absorbs the heat, gives off humidity. We can enjoy it for about a week, and then we scoop out that water and put it in holding containers. Add a little some minerals, some other goodies, and then dump it on the trees after that. It's really nice, and it's still really warm. Right here I've got my propane heater. This is on a thermostat. It's just to kind of keep things in line in case it gets really cold, and it's foolproof. So if I'm ever gone, if it drops below 40 in here, it'll flip on and then just kind of raise it above. I'm not crazy about using it, but it's a nice intermediate kind of thing. It'll keep it warm in case no one's here stoking up the hot tub. As you can see right here, we've got a couple more trees. This is an avocado. There's another avocado right here. Got my little pile of wood. Back in the corner, I'm overwintering some fig trees. There's a Meyer's lemon back there. Looks a little crowded, but we're going to be doing a lot of pruning, trying to train them to, use the space efficiently, maybe hang over the compost pile. What else? Yeah, it's actually really warm. Right now it's 50 degrees inside, and it's about 6 o'clock at night. Outside, it's got to be at least 0. So it's a 50-degree difference. And it's not even sunny right now. When it's sunny, it's at least, I'd say 70 degrees. It can be 10 below outside, and it's going to be 70 in here if it's sunny. It's like an amazing thing about like solar energy. It's awesome. So right here, we've got some kitchen scraps for my family. Some of the eggs. We've got eggs for calcium, really, really great, nice organic eggs. Kiwis, avocados, juice pulp. what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump it in the main compost pit here, and I'm going to stir it up just to show you what I do. I'll walk over here and I'll grab my little hand mixer. This is all pretty soft here. So we just dump that like that, and then I just kind of stir it in. It's been like this for, God, at least a few months now. And we've got a lot of worms in here. And once it really starts warming up, like in March and April, this thing is going to be cooking really, really nice. That's about it. I mean, this thing is totally mixed in with kitchen scraps, so I don't really worry too much about mixing it deep because it's kitchen scraps all the way through. And then this one, I'm not even touching. I'm just going to let it fester and maybe do a comparison. But yeah, that's about it. This is what I've been doing for the past like 2 months, so I'm glad you guys can finally come and check it out. So if you're ever in town, be sure to stop by. In a couple years, there's going to be guavas and avocados hanging out. I'm hoping these guavas are going to be like hanging over this and absorbing all the nutrients. Well, you know, it's going to be really good. All right. So the cycle's complete. We've got the rainwater coming in, goes down into the hot tub. We get you know, a week's pleasure out of that. We warm it up with scrap wood, warms up the greenhouse in the wintertime, gives off some humidity. We then take that warm water, we add our sea minerals, and we make compost tea. And then we apply that to all the plants in the greenhouse. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to work. I'm seeing a lot of good results already with constant, you know, tending. If someone actually lived on site and used this as a lifestyle, this idea does work. Right now I've got the propane because I don't live on site and I got to get the solar panels set up, but for now I think this is a good system, and hopefully my parents can get some use out of it too. But that's where we are right now. Off to Los Angeles in a couple days, and then off to Thailand, and then Bali. Lots of coconuts, lots of good times. It's time to get back into the sun again, you know, get some warmth on the bodies. I'm really looking forward to that. So we'll be doing lots more. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take it easy.